Hey everyone, welcome to Chuck's Guitar Geekery. Today I got my hands on the brand new Firefly Pegasus. Just a quick rundown of the specs. It's a fully hollow body, 2 humbuckers. The back of the body is mahogany, the top is maple, the neck is mahogany with a maple stripe in it. The fretboard is Indian rosewood. It's 24 frets. Dual humbuckers, I think I said that already. And surprisingly, which, I don't know if this is on purpose or it's just what they had, but the pots are 250K. So what that means is this is a very dark sounding guitar, which if you want to go for like a jazz box type tone, which being fully hollow, maybe you want to, but in order to get a decent sound out of this, I'm using an orange terror stamp because I use a cheap amp for cheap guitars. This is how I roll around here, but I had to turn the tone knob all the way up to get any bite from these pickups, which does sound pretty good. So I probably will replace these pots with 500K pots just to get a typical humbucker sound because I'm not a jazz player. It's also got this spiffy wood tailpiece here, and then the bridge is actually a floating bridge. So when I first got it and I was setting up the intonation, I had to slide this around a little bit. And if you're going to change the strings on here, you have to be kind of careful. Kind of change one string at a time instead of taking them all off, because then the bridge will come off. And you're pretty much just going to have to do a whole setup and intonation to get it back to where you wanted it. Okay, so the good. Overall, this is a very comfortable playing guitar. Came decently set up. The fret ends are not sharp. Especially as a bone nut. The bone nut seems cut pretty well. The criticism on this one is there is a deep indentation on like 4 or 5 of the frets up here. So if I were to go, I can't bend the high E string on certain frets up here right now, so these are likely pretty tall frets, so I probably will do a completely re-level and crowning just to lower the frets below the divot in these. I don't know if it was cut or if when it was being shipped, the strings just somehow got pushed in really hard on those frets. I don't know. But for the price of these, I think normally if you get them through Guitar's Garden, I forget which one it is, I'll have the link to their website below. It's about $270 shipped. There's also other eBay sellers that are official Firefly eBay sellers. There's FJ Mari 5. There's also a Guitar's Garden, or Guitar Gardens, I always forget which it is, on eBay. So I got this through the FJ Mari 5 eBay channel. And I got it at a pretty significant discount because they accept offers and it was free shipping there. Usually the FJ Mari 5 is just open boxes or returns, but none of these have been returned yet, so I think I just got lucky there. I won't say the discount I got this at. And Firefly is in no way affiliated with this video or this channel. I bought it myself. They don't know I'm doing this. That's how I roll around here. I like flying below the radar. So the beginning there, you know, most of it, I was on the neck pickup. I'm going through the orange terror stamp, and then when I kicked on the distortion, that was actually a Proco Rat. You know, set pretty low. And I almost forgot the few blemishes I could find on here. There's one little weird finish blemish here. I'll include a close-up of that, and the binding around the nut is a little sloppy. But like I said, for a guitar at this price, there's gonna be work. You're gonna have to do fret work usually. They don't usually come perfect. And that's just what it is. I mean, the tuners feel good, the nut feels good, it actually stays in tune well. I guess maybe the finish within the F-hole is a little sloppy too, but what can you do? I have no complaints at this price point. So anyways, I'm just going to go through some more sounds now. I'll do some clean stuff, and then I'll kick on the Rat, kind of do how I typically play with the more rock, blues type stuff. Yeah, have some fun. Okay, so maybe in conclusion it doesn't hold tune the best. I mean, I just did a very quick setup on this, so it's basically how it came out of the box. I think after a good setup, after I take time, I'm going to have to re-level and crown all the frets to try to get below the indentations, which I tried to take pictures of it, and it's just not showing up on the camera, so there's indentations, so I'm going to have to file the frets to get below the indentations and re-crown and level and all that fun stuff. And at that point, I'll make sure the nuts cut perfectly. I think at that point, this will be a keeper guitar. So the main thing with Fireflies, you have to either be willing to take it to someone that knows how to do the work, or you have to be willing to do the work yourself and get it set up well when you get it. That's just part of buying a guitar in this price range. There's going to be issues. Some people get lucky and they get a perfect guitar in this price range, but the odds are you're not going to. So anyways, hit the subscribe button. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers.